I welcome Budget 2024 as it takes important steps towards rewarding those who work diligently and help individuals earn more of their hard-earned wages. This budget displays a significant commitment to supporting households, public services, community services and businesses facing the challenges of inflation and the rising costs of living. One of the highlights of this budget is the €1.3 billion tax package, which includes increasing the entry point to the top 40% tax rate by an impressive €9,200 over the past decade. This shift from €32,800 in 2014 to €42,000 next year is welcome relief for the hard-working individuals. Additionally, the reduction of the Universal Social Charge, USC, from 4.5% to 4% further eases the financial burden on the average full-time worker, providing them with over €1,000 in savings when factoring in other measures. Furthermore, the minimum wage will see a substantial increase of €1.40 per hour, raising it to €12.70, which is a very positive development, and we must acknowledge also the potential impact that this may have on staffing costs for many businesses, particularly the hospitality sector, which has already faced challenges with the recent VAT increase to 13.5%. To assist small and medium-sized businesses, this budget is in some way covering their operational costs through the increased cost of business scheme, which will offer a one-time grant to around 130,000 firms. These grants will be provided in tiered amounts equal to up to 50% of the commercial rates paid by these firms this year. And to qualify for these payments, companies must be paying commercial rates of €20,000 or less. I have received many queries in relation to this scheme, especially from businesses in the hospitality, urging that government would reconsider the commercial rates threshold and possibly raise it to €50,000. This adjustment would help offset their significant staffing cost increases resulting from the higher minimum wage rates. And while I appreciate the allocation of €800 million to support the healthcare sector, I must emphasise that there remains an urgent need in my own constituency around an emergency department at Mayo University Hospital, and this crucial project is essential for our county, and I urge government to expedite its development. The announcement of an independent evaluation of investment priorities fuelled by windfall corporation tax receipts is promising, and I implore the Minister to leverage this initiative to fast-track the development at Mayo University Hospital. I'm also in favour, again, of the 0.5% reduction in the USC. I think that's an important step forward. As for education, it's crucial that we continue to reduce the financial burden on students and parents, and then the reduction in the college fees for families with an income of less than €100,000, halving full-time undergraduate college fees to €1,500 is a step in the right direction, and we must also expand state supports for postgraduate degrees and increase student grants. In terms of accessibility to education, I certainly feel abolishing college fees for those earning less than €56,000 and extending this benefit to part-time and online studies will make education accessible, certainly to a broader range of individuals. In the short time I've left, I'll just focus on some additional measures on special schools package. An additional €11 million package for special schools will create 100 special education teacher posts, and I think that's really important, improving supports for students in these schools. Two areas I would like to focus on, one being the extension of the LEAP card. I think this would be very beneficial to include private coach operators without PSO routes in the scheme, given their role in sustainability, and also the prioritisation of purpose-built student accommodation is a pressing issue that requires immediate solution. Agriculture, cornerstone of rural communities such as mine, deserves attention. I think the increased payment per euro of €20 is very, very welcome. It's a positive step. And also the provision of 1,000 new Garda trainees, increased Garda overtime and a boost in the Garda training allowance are steps towards building a really more resilient Garda force. So in conclusion, Budget 2024 presents several positive initiatives while also raising important areas for further consideration. Gur maith agat.